It's been a while since my last video, so I thought, why not play Galactic Civilizations III Mercenaries. So Mercenaries is, I think it was the first expansion or something? Well, anyway, let's play as United Earth. So Galactic Civilizations III was a very hyped game, and I think when it was released it got kind of a lukewarm reception, but I haven't tried it, so I just want to see how it goes after all these patches and updates, and yeah, let's see what happens. I'm not going to tinker too much, so let's do tight clusters. Let's do a large galaxy. How about a huge galaxy? Let's do a huge galaxy. Let's do... Yeah, this seems like good settings here. I don't want to have too many planets and stars going on. And yeah, for victory conditions, let's forget about Ascension. And how about yeah, everything else is good. And then everything looks fine. I'm no expert, so I'm going to play on normal. Okay, let's go. Okay, so our destiny is among the stars. I thought it would be cool to play United Earth because they're supposed to be like the previous government to the Terran Alliance. Okay. So let us do some scouting. Let's explore with the scout. And let us just set the survey ship to survey. And our colony ship, I think let's just use it on Mars. Let's use it on Mars. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to keep it around. And then if we discover a nice planet nearby, I'll just use it on one of those. So let us build a few things on Earth. So we've got a snuggler colony. I believe that's a Star Trek reference. Yeah, so I'll build a consulate there. Yeah, I'll build a consulate. Bonus to adjacent improvement. So I'll build a consulate there and there. Why not? Let's go with a basic factory there. How about a research laboratory? And then we'll continue later. And then, yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, we have to choose research. So we've got our researcher right here. Let's go with planetary improvement. And our shipyard needs to build something. Let's build a... let's build one more scout and then a constructor. Okay. One good thing about Galactic Civilizations is that turns go very quickly. So we played Total War and Civ 5 before, and Civ 5 the turn times are okay until the late game, but Total War has really long turn times. So Galactic Civilizations is refreshing in that the turn times are very short. So that was the Bazaar. And at the Bazaar, you can purchase mercenaries. So if you need some extra oomph for your fleet, you can buy some mercenaries here, and they're supposed to be pretty strong. I haven't played Mercenaries, so I don't know. We'll find out. First, anomaly survey. So of course in Galactic Civilizations there are anomalies in the galaxy, and your survey ship that you start with can survey them and figure out for you what kind of bonuses you can get from whatever the anomaly is. So this was a debris field, and we got some credits and experience. Yep. And we've got a ship graveyard there, so there might be a fight with some pirates or something who are scavenging the graveyard. So let us choose a new tech. So enhanced production will improve our production, but I think we could use some interstellar travel. I think is going to help us out here. It'll make our ships go faster, and that's what we want to do right now, is take a look around, explore, see what's up. So we've got thulium there, one of our first resources. So thulium improves targeting systems on in our fleet. So once I build my constructor, I'll either send it over here to mine the durantium, or I'll send it over here to mine the thulium. So let's see what happens. Okay, so our scout, I want you to explore the other direction. Okay. Yep, and we've got interstellar travel. And hyperdrive specialization will improve our speed. So let's go with that. That's what I want right now. Okay, so this anomaly improved our research in hyperdrive specialization. So that's good. Okay. You fake smile and nod as if you understand, then proceed to close the message. Okay. Sounds good to me. I have to... So that happened because I hadn't researched... oops. That happened because I had not researched Universal Translator, which I will do next. Universal Translator will allow us to communicate with alien races. Oh. Yes, bye-bye. The philosopher pigs are rather scary. Yeah, we don't know, okay? Okay, so we've got some more anomalies up here, so hopefully that'll help us out a bit. Okay, so we have not found any habitable planets as of yet. So I'm thinking I'm just going to colonize Mars. I'm just going to colonize Mars, get this nice cutscene, and then I'll use it, after constructing the buildings on it, I'll use it to help our shipyard produce things more quickly. Oh, so this will help our research. So we'll build a factory there, and a research lab, and then over there we'll build a colonial hospital? No. We'll build a Xeno farm? Yeah, let's build a Xeno farm. And then we'll think about what else to do. We'll have them subsidize the shipyard so that it produces everything more quickly. So after this constructor, I guess we'll build a colony ship, because no doubt we're going to come across a planet very soon. That's nice. Okay, so yep, we've got the Universal Translator. So let's go back to let's do enhanced production. No, let's do hyperdrive specialization. Yep, we did it. Okay, so let us now research orbital manufacturing. No. Let's make weapon systems, because if I remember from Galactic Civilizations II, the AI will invade you without mercy if it senses your weakness. So I need to build some defensive fleets quickly. Oh, it requires atmospheric cleansing. So let's check the tech tree, bottom left, and go to engineering. So then if we see where the hell, oh, colonization. Go to colonization, we'll see that in the tech tree there's extreme colonization, and then that allows you to colonize extreme planets. So atmospheric cleansing comes quite late. So unfortunately we won't be able to colonize that planet in the near future. So we'll have to do that later. Can't worry about it now. So we're going to have a constructor built in a few turns. Okay, so we got some better weapon systems. So, yep, we got weapon systems. So let's go back to the more confusing layout. So the tech tree is just, if we could zoom out, that would be great, but I don't know how to do that. So let's just go to this view, and we can see that if we do militarization in the tech tree, then we can do military specialization, which will allow us to improve our planet's resistance to enemy invasion. So hopefully we definitely should do that, because I've always been pretty poor at maintaining a big defensive fleet at all times. So I get invaded, at least in Galactic Civilizations II. So I'm thinking I'm going to think about researching those fortifications so that I don't have to worry so much. Okay, so here's Earth. Let us build a colonial hospital. And it's over there. Attractions. So we can't build any tourist stuff yet, so let's hold off on that. And over there, let's build another factory. Or actually, I'll build a Durantium refinery after, you know, after I build a mine next to Durantium. So we've got our minor civilization friends over here. And they've got a pretty nice planet. Their planet is better than Earth. So that's just something to keep in mind. Perhaps they'll have to be invaded later. So we've got our first constructor. Now if I think it'll be a good idea to build a Durantium mine over here. But actually Illyrium is pretty good too. Illyrium is pretty good too. If I build the You know, let's just go with Durantium for now. Let's build it in the Bronson system. And then I'll expand. I'll build more mines quickly. So I've got a colony ship getting ready. We have not found an appropriate planet just yet. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So military specialization, that will... Yeah, so let us try to improve our manufacturing. So let's go with orbital manufacturing. That'll allow us to build small ships. So right now we can only build tiny fighters in terms of battleships. So we've got the sniper, which is like an interceptor here. Looks like an X-wing. So, and they're okay, but I'd like to be able to build some capital ships soon, just in case we're next to some violent faction. You never know. So I've got some credits. So I want to build a mining base here. Yeah, so I spent a lot of money there, but these mining bases are going to really... You can build mining bases on asteroid tiles, and they will allow you to improve production on the nearest planet. So that'll improve Mars. And while Mars has really low population, if I improve its production capabilities, then once I get access to military subsidy, I'll be able to improve my shipyard construction. So it's all connected. So we've got our constructor there. So let us construct a starbase. We've got a nice cutscene here. I think one thing the developers have nailed in this game is that players love cutscenes. And that's something that Empire Total War forgot. Also Rome 2 Total War. So I'm glad it's here in Galactic Civilizations III. So, yes. Everything's looking pretty good. We are going to complete that colony ship in 11 turns. We can see here a list of planets. We also have a list of ships, shipyards, star bases, rally points. So everything is right there. So here we want to build a mining ring. That will allow us to mine the Durantium nearby. And then defenses, scanners, and defenses. So it's always important to have good defenses on your star bases. Okay, so we're picking up a lot of treasure here. Oh, and there we go. So since I constructed the mining module in that star base, the Durantium mine automatically appeared. Excellent. So Durantium is good for certain weapon systems, so kinetic weapons on in your fleet. So we'll come across that soon enough. So let's go to next turn, and again, I am no expert in this game. I'm just trying to feel my way through it. And again, as I mentioned before, I don't have any defenses just yet, so I'm hoping everyone is nice to me. And I want to get some shield tech before I build a ship, because it's just not going to be nice. Oh, Durantium refinery, there we go. Let's build that there. And then we'll do a soil upgrade. And yeah, everything's looking good. So when you get resources, it allows you to build special buildings in some of your colonies that will really improve production or research as opposed to their standard counterparts. So, yeah, we've discovered a few new systems, but still no planets. So this is going to be a bit tough. We've got a black hole here. That's nice. Let's continue. We haven't come across any pirates yet. Usually pirates... I remember I played a game of this a while back and my party was ruined by some pirates. Thank you. Oh, we've got something there. It's a wormhole. You want to go in it? Well, we'll think about it later. Okay, so where did you end up? Is the wormhole still there? Well, they didn't go that far. Okay. Just continue exploring and surveying those anomalies. Yeah, we're gonna have that colony ship ready, but we're not gonna have any planet ready to colonize just yet. Greetings. Can't wait to share knowledge with you. What, are we at university or something? Okay, space junk. You know, your standard stuff. Okay, yep. The pig guys. Genpo Adar. Okay, so in order to better assist all the races of the galaxy, the UP, United Planets, elects a chair. Okay, so how about United Earth? Hey, thanks, pig dude. So we are now the chairs of the United Planets Council. So the United Planets is like United Nations, but for the galaxy. Okay, so we've got orbital manufacturing. So let us do improved skilled starship construction will allow us to, well, before any of that, I want defense systems so that we can at least have some shielding on our fleet before we construct anything. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep my colony ship here until we actually find something. I don't want to send it out to explore because if a pirate ship attacks them, they're done for. Thanks. Okay. So the precursors, I don't think I mentioned, the precursors are supposed to be the an ancient galactic civilization that colonized quite a few planets prior to the rising of any of these new civilizations. So there are some of their remnants on some dead worlds. And so this planet was a prison for the precursors, so that's why it's got these funky rings. But it's poisoned, so we have to research atmospheric cleansing before we can get it. So as you can see, the game looks pretty nice on my computer setup here. I've got a second generation i5 quad core with AMD Radeon 6900 HD. So yeah, that's some not new hardware, and this game looks great on it. So let us let's do commerce. We could use a boost to our income. Xeretics II. Is it colonizable? No. It requires atmospheric cleansing. Okay then. Give peace a chance. A mysterious figure from a forgotten race has been wandering the galaxy, warning of the dire costs of war. Okay. Yeah, so I really like these galactic events that happen. It really gives each game kind of a unique feel, because I think those are rather random, and there's quite a few different ones that can happen. Okay, so we did Xenocommerce. So let us improve our fortifications. Or actually, it would be really nice to explore a little further. So let's do ion drive. Yeah, let's do ion drive. Because if we're out of planets already, I definitely want to go further. And, oh, I forgot, I definitely have to make another constructor and maybe a freighter. So with freighters, you can establish trade routes with far-off planets outside of your civilization. So that's going to be pretty important. A gift? Well, if you give them a gift, they can give you something nice back. And this is a minor race, so I'm not that worried about them attacking me. So, yeah, I'll give them that tech. You're welcome, Philosopher Pig. So let us keep going. What is that? I don't know. Oh, it's just something that hasn't been explored, so it looks like a hole. So I'll move this colony ship there, just so that it doesn't combine with my constructor. Okay, good. So let us, if we improve the mass of our drives, so it reduces the amount of space it takes up in our ships, in the fleet, that'll allow us to put maybe an extra module. So I'd like to go with that. Let's go with that. Let's do it. Again, not coming up with colonizable planets. Ah. The YSS Packet. It's a freighter, so I'm not concerned about it. So next turn I'll definitely construct a mine. maybe buy this Illyrium. And then I'll, maybe if I put it in the middle here, I'll get the Illyrium and the Thulium as well. A gift of 428 credits? I can't do that. I am sorry. Okay. So what have we got here? Our approval is a bit down. If we go with military subsidies, that's going to improve everything. But before that, let's go with entertainment center here. And then a planetary defense system here. And then the military subsidies. And then we should be good. And then after Mars is done with its farm, I'll have it subsidize the starbase. That'll make everything go much faster. Oh, so planetary soil upgrade. Let us... where should I put it? Where's my capital? Oh, okay. Okay. Let us put it here. So, and then there, well, I'll just do that later. Okay. Debris field. So next turn we'll have our first meeting of the United Planets Council. That's nice. What should we do? 24 turns of no war. Economic redistribution? No. Galactic domain? Players cannot colonize planets in another player's borders if we do Galactic Domain. No, let's do United Planets Headquarters. And let's vote for ourselves. Wow, I love these Philosopher Pig dudes. Thank you. So we've got extra influence for the next 100 turns. Excellent. So let us improve our logistics. Well, if we increase our influence any further, that'll really go well with our influence bonus for the next 100 turns. So our borders are growing. Okay, so we've got antimatter over there. That'll be an excellent spot for a mine. Antimatter allows you to construct pretty nice missiles. A good missile weapon system in your fleet. 150 credits for a tech? I can't do that. Let's see what we can do. How about I'll give you hyperdrive specialization if you give me manufacturing specialization. You can't accept that, huh? How about institutional research? Okay, how about xeno-industrial? Okay, how about supportive population? Okay, how about accelerated? How about optimized Well, give me something here. Okay, whatever. That's all. So again, she had tons of ships. I've got no ships. After this constructor's done, I'm gonna work on that. Okay, so I think that'll be it for this episode. And next time we'll continue our journey as United Earth. See you then.